Hello, welcome to my craft room. My name is Deanna Gonzalez and I'm so glad that you've come to join me to get some crafting done with me. I'm very excited about this. The color challenge I did for Brandy's Blooms and Butterflies, that's the demonstrator that I'm under, Brandy. She does a color challenge once a week, and this week's was crushed curry, melon mambo, and pumpkin pie. So I went ahead and decided I liked this card so much I wanted to do a tutorial about it. So I hope you really like this card. It just has a very basic insert with, you know, a bit of sponge daubing, but I really think this is fun. The glitter bits, I used I want to say Stickly Bobs, but actually, let me see. No, you're not going to tell me what you are, huh? Let me see. They're the Stampin Up Dazzling Details. That's what it is. And this is the glittery clear one. So that's those. And I just had a lot of fun. I used some more of those candy dots. I'm so excited about the candy dots. They're so gorgeous. So I put a few in there in the little flowers and just had a lot of fun with this. So let's get started. Let me first show you what I use. I love these new wood boxes that we have since this cake, birthday cake one. Isn't that so cute with the little chevron thing here? The birthday cake is only wood, so it comes with one of the little wood cases. So cute. And then I used the Cycle Celebration to get the cute little birthday greeting here. And then the Positively Chevron background punch, and stamp. So I just think that is so much fun. I really like that. And then I got the candy dots. I used the Stamp-A-Rite markers, so that's how we get the cake to have like multiple colors on it, and it's so much fun. So if we just take, you're going to want a couple random pieces of Whisper White, a thin strip of the pumpkin pie. We've got the regular, 8.5 by 11 cut in half, so that's 4 1/4 by 8.5. And then 2 of these, one in the melon mambo and one in the crushed curry if you have it. I ran out of crushed curry, so I went ahead and grabbed Daffodil Delight for the insert. And that is, they're both at 5 1/4 by 4. so it sits in really nicely. So here we go. We're going to just get out our scoreboard here that I always end up starting my videos with because I love it so very, very much. So we're just going to come here at the 5 1/2 mark here, just score it. Lovely, lovely. So here we go, got our beautiful little edge here. Get this out of the way for us. And now I'm going to just do the simple daubing. And I did use the Daffodil Delight on Daffodil Delight, so I've got my little Daffodil Delight sponge bobbery thing. Just going to come in and do the edges. Sometimes instead of just stamping a beautiful image on the inside, I'll just dab the edges with the same color, and it just gives it a little bit of an added touch. But if I'm going to, especially if I'm going to write a lot on the inside of a card, and I don't want the picture to take up too much space, I might go ahead and try to daub the edges instead of doing the beautiful stamp work. So that's daubed. Got the daubing done there. So now we're going to set that aside, and I want to do the chevron, the melon mambo on the chevron. And instead of using the big block, I'm going to go ahead and use the little curvy plasticky guy that I got at a different place. I do find that I like using this a lot better than just a plain block, but if you're used to using the plain block, great, go ahead, use it, no problem. And if you haven't purchased anything yet, you might want to think about purchasing a big rolly block that you can find. I think I got mine at creativeplaystamps.com, and it's the Impression Obsession line, and I really love it. So we're just going to come in and roll this. And if you're using a big block, just make sure you've got pressure all over where you want it. And I didn't quite get this quite perfect, so I'm going to go ahead and try again. That's the beauty of the 2 sides, right? So we can go ahead and give this another go. Here we go, inking it really, really well. Let's give this another try, shall we? Go. That should work really, really well. Right? Yay! Oh, I didn't get the top. Well, it's not a big deal that I didn't get the top because we're going to be daubing it anyway, so so I'll just show you, you know, how cool daubing can be, how it can kind of overcome some of those mess ups sometimes. Sometimes when going on a trying to use a border stamp on pretty much the size that you're using, you know, can be a little bit tricky. So let's, I did sponge it, I just didn't get the dauber out. Alrighty then, let's get the dauber. Sorry about that. I try to make sure that I've got everything planned and everything right and everything ready, and then of course I forget something. So here we are, we're just gonna daub the edges here, and it'll, we'll just let it soak in a lot at the top where some of the border didn't get in. And just keep going around. I love that the middle of the cake is a chevron, so it really goes well with the background chevron stamp. It's just really, really great. I am going to be such a pink mess, look at me, because of all the ink on that side. Do you ever just get into such a messy shish kebabby of a situation that you end up having to just, I don't know where shish kebabby came from, but it's definitely not appropriate for what I'm talking about, but oh well. You know, but a situation where you almost feel like you need to go take a shower just because you were crafting. Yeah, that can be me. So, okay, putting that aside, and I hope I didn't just smear ink all around myself. How did I do this? Just making sure, seeing how if I did any extra bitty bops, which I did not. Alright, so let's attach this to our card really quick. I'm just going to use some snail adhesive. Come in here, and again, any adhesive is fine, knock yourself out. Whatever works for you is what's best, right? I do enjoy playing around with different adhesives, seeing which ones I like best. So go ahead and try something new if you want to, or stick with what you like a lot, or just have on hand. It all works. So we're just going to go in, try to place this nice and neat, the best that we can. Since we're going this way, might as well line it up like this. Let's see. Go over maybe a little bit here. I think lining up sometimes is probably what takes the longest for doing a card, because you're trying to make sure you get everything perfectly accurate, right? So here we go, get some more snail adhesive. Okay, so we're just gonna make sure we have this in here just so we like it. And that is, like, you know, quite a tricky part, trying to make sure we get everything just the way we like it. But that's good, liking this. And this is just such a beautiful pattern. I love this. You could do so much with this, you know, do the chevron and do, like, you know, cute little chevron hearts, because, you know, our heart set has the chevron heart, you know, it just, I mean, I don't know, maybe that's just too much chevroning. I don't know. I like it though, a lot. So that's my opinion with that. Okay, so sticking these out of the way for right now. Let's go ahead and we'll just do the punchy bits. So what I did, get my Melon Mambo back. Alright, so I just went ahead, ink that up really nicely, down and up, and I did have a lot of fun punching this out, and I do have an example of something I did after punching the oval out. I made this cute little "I'm here for you." You know, I haven't put it on a card yet, obviously, but I just punched an extra white one of the curly labely things, and then I could add whatever sentiment that was appropriate. But I've got the cute little stripes as a thing. So depending, I think on this one, yeah, depending on which one you have in the background, because you could do, you know, if you punched out the curry one to be the talky wordy parts, the oval. This is terrible, my vocabulary, but then you could do, you know, do the curry as an outer frame for something. But anyway, this is how we did it. So, so liking this, let's go ahead and clean this up. La, 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 la. Beautiful, beautiful, clean, we love it. So, let's go ahead and punch these out. Actually, we're gonna go in and oval punch first. So we're just gonna line it up the best that we can. That's looking pretty good. So that's gonna be our little oval that gets popped up. Or doesn't, I didn't pop it up on this one. And as you can see, just to give you an idea, you do this and now you have this cute frame you could do something fun with. But I didn't pop it up because I wanted everything to sort of lay flat and be sort of a subtle change, so that you notice other things in this. I forgot about that. So yes, that's what I did there, so I won't be doing that. I did curry the edges, so let me find my crushed curry bobber of it, and we'll get this in here. I thought that was really, really cute, just to do that on the edges. Adds a little bit to the frame, don't you think? And yeah, just loving this. I really love the way that the daubers make, you know, like a cute spongy look, you know, and since I don't have to like clean them up all the time, I can keep using my daubers. It makes it really easy. So I love that. Loving that. All right, just get a little bit of, actually we could probably just snail this really quick. Yeah. So get that snailed, and you could pop this up and it would look really, really, really cute too. I just didn't happen to do that this time. Put this here. I want to make sure I do the flag, put the flag in place before I put this in because I'm not exactly sure where it's going to sit. So, all right. So now to get the multiple, I don't know where these are going, the multiple colored look, we are going to go ahead and use our Stampin' Up markers. And I did go for the orange, the pink, and then the yellow to color. And I don't think it really probably matters very much, but sometimes I tend to do the darker colors first because for some reason I figure, oh yeah, you know, like if it dries out a little bit, the darkers will always show up. I don't know. Silly me. But of course when we're done coloring all this, we end up breathing on it anyway to re-moisturize the ink so that it goes down really, really well. But we are going to go ahead and do this. And when I was all finished, I took the Stickle Dazzle Bops and I ended up just doing the orange. I thought it was really pretty. So we're going to go in with the Melon Mambo and just, I don't know if you can see this very well, but just coloring, you know, the cute little chevron cakey bits. And then I just like to switch it over to the other side, make it a little bit easier. So get that all colored. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now we're going to get the crushed curry and do the little stabber, the sticky, the part that holds the wick. Yeah, I don't really know. But the oh, I guess they're just flat out candles, huh? Because the lighty flamey part is just flame. So we were coloring the candles and now the stand, and we really, really like doing this. So much fun. Yay, yay, yay. Now we're gonna go ahead and breathe. Get that all moist and then down. Make sure I have good even pressure and up. Woohoo! Beautiful cake, beautiful cake. Ooh, it's so much fun. And it's not as deep and bold of a coloring as when you use an ink pad, as you can tell here, but it does give you the multiple color layer, and it has its own little, you know, fun touch to things. So here I'm going to get my little cutter, and I wouldn't use my big one for this because it would be, I need short, precise cuts. So let's see. we're going to come in, since I didn't stamp this quite even, I'm going to line this up with this here and like this by the edge here, and then try to figure out what looks straight. All right. I think that's about right. Let's see. That's looking pretty good. I can check it out in a second and make sure it's really, really good. Sometimes this part can be hard if you don't use a Stamp-A-Majig and you're just trying to eye it. It's not always quite perfect, is it? But you know, it's a cake. It's cute. It works. Let's get a little bit more off of this, and we'll try to line it up again the best I can. Ooh. I think this is looking very nice. Now I'm gonna get the little flame here. Line that up. Maybe I'll line it up right there. That should be good. Whoops, that's the score one. All right. So there we have that. All right, looking good. And then we'll just decide about where this should be. A cute taggy thing. A flaggy taggy thing. So let's bring this on over and decide. Let me see. Actually, let's do that. This thing has a little funny bend, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of it by having this be the top. All right, and then we'll cut the bottom part off. Okay, let's see. How does this look? How's it looking? So we'll probably, taking our snips, probably go for about, I'd say, about here. Yeah. And I'm just gonna flip it over here so I can see really well about where I'm going. Snip. And there we have it. And it's not quite a perfect flag, but I think it gives it a little more character. It's cute. I just have to make sure that this isn't going to go, it might be a little bit. So we'll just go ahead and add, taking a little bit more off of this. What a mess. So here we go. And hopefully, when we snip the orangey part, let's go ahead and attach this. Oh, glues. Here we go. Wah. It's funny the kind of sound effects you can get out of your crafting things, you know? Quite unique, right? Ooh, I've got pink on this. Whoops. I really made a big pink ink-a-jig with everything, huh? Alright, so let's get this. Ah, I glued my thing again. I cannot believe how messy I am. This is very interesting. Alright, so I'm going to line this up the best I can here. Trying to make sure that the top and the sides are about equal. Best I can. Moving this one over a little bit. That looks really good. Okay, so get that down, and then we'll just cut the orange strips to go ahead and match the inside right here. Yeah, nice. And then let's lay this and see, make sure it looks good. Oh, I forgot I daubed the edges before with the pumpkin pie. Okay, let's see if I can do that without making a ruckus on the white. I forgot to do that first. Sorry about that. Yay, I remembered before I was finished with the card though. That's something, right? Yeah. Ooh, these are going to be extra hard, huh? Maybe I'll have to get a little bit more on here so it matches then. So this will not be the best sponging job in the world, or jobbings. Why do I try to communicate? Ah. Okay, so there's that. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put this back and see where we think this. So we're going to go ahead and line this up here. Let's do that first. Get some more of our snail adhesive because it apparently is my favorite adhesive ever. And we'll just come in and stick that right here. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Make sure it's quite to the edge right. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. And then we'll come in and do the same here. It's right here. And just go ahead, get some cute little snail adhesives on there. And a big sticky dot. Ooh, that's not what I want. All right, you stickify on there. There we go. All right, so we just stick this here, like so. How cute. I just wanted to add a little bit of something here. So I'm just gonna take this little bit of extra space here and get some little flowers. And I just line them up on the chevrons, like up on these upper, like tent top parts. And I thought it was kind of cute, closer to the edge. So we'll go ahead and do that. We could even probably do it on the downs, like here. It would be really, really cute too. But right now I'm gonna go for the uppies. All right, let's just get a little bit of Tombow for those. Just a little bit right in the middle. And then we get to use our candy dots. I'm so excited. I think you can share. Yeah. All right, so go ahead and put that in the middle there by the upper part. And share some more Tombow here. And put that 2 down. Well, one of these down, but 2 of the lighter color, pink. All right. How cute, right? So got those in place. Now we're going to use the curry candy dots, which I love these candy dots. I think they add just so much to everything. It just makes me so excited and happy. So here we go. We'll just put that in the middle there. Get this one. Yay! How beautiful, how beautiful. Actually, this one's not quite centered, is it? So we'll just go ahead and move it a little bit. Nope, that's not the right way either, Deanna. There we go. That's better. So here we go. Now we're just going to do some stickly, whoops, the candy dots. There we go. Some Dazzle Stickle glue shinies. So we're just going to come in and we're just going to squeeze just a little bit, just enough to go onto the orange parts, you know. So you've got the fancy little flame glittering, and then the cake, just to add that little bit. And I did toy with the idea of sticking a flower on the cake, but for this one I just thought that the simpleness looked really, really cute. But you can go ahead and do that, or add whatever you think would be cute on these. I think liquid pearls would be great for these circles as well. I think it'd be so cute. But this will dry and then it'll be very sparkle magically and very pretty. So I hope you liked my color challenge card, and I hope you will go ahead and give it a try and have a lot of fun seeing what you can do with it. Thank you so much for joining me. If you need any of these products or anything else from Stampin' Up, you can go ahead to my deannascraftroom.com site and click on the shop now. It's purple little flag, it's very cute. And go shopping, have some fun. If you have anything that's similar, but not quite the same thing, use that. Go ahead and use that and have some fun. Stick your little cake here and make a flag, a little wording here, switch it up any way you want. Switch out the colors, anything that you just have fun with. Thank you so much for crafting with me and having some fun with me. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you'll come back and do some more crafting with me. So thank you and have a great day. Goodbye.